me. I wanted to show you a little bit where I go for my walks. It's like peaceful out here. There's my dog Trixie. Trixie! She's busy. Hi, baby. Hi, wanna say hi? Trixie! Huh? Say hi to everyone? Hey, baby! Trixie! Trixie! It's gorgeous out. So, the three things that makes me, or keeps me sane, literally, is exercise, music, and books. I mean, and my spiritual needs, yeah. That was 4, but you know what I mean. Hear the birds. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the city. Like, I love where I live because I'm next to like all the different elements and different climates. It's pretty cool. You know, I can go to the mountains in the snow if I want, or I can go the opposite direction and go to the ocean, go to San Francisco. I mean, it's pretty cool. But I mean, I think like the city is awesome, but I'm a country girl at heart. Yeah, I think even like people who love the city like me, I think most people probably feel the same. Like, you know, it's good to like just get away from everything. Just like, you know, get away from all the traffic and people. Well, then of course, I mean, good workout always helps too. Say hi. She's not very friendly. She's a good girl. She likes you guys. Have a good one. All right, come on. But yeah, socializing, I mean, that's important. It's like, it's all about keeping a balance, right? Like, that is the key. I'll never forget, like, the key to, you know, staying on track, like, in life. I don't know, some of you are probably like, she's just rambling, but this is what works for me anyways. A lot of people I know, but, like, I'll never forget something that I read by, this girl's father. She's like, I can't remember where it was, but father was a psychologist. I don't know, anyways. But the 3 keys to happiness, and I always remember this because it's having someone to love, something to do, and something to look forward to. Hey, Trixie. Come on. And gosh, that's really true though. If you have those 3 things, like if you focus on, you know, having that like on a continuous basis, it really does, like, it provides joy and happiness, like contentment. So true. Those 3 things are so important. You know, having something to do, someone to love, something to look forward to. Like, I am not gonna stop talking about mental health. Well, for one, see, I've always been like open about it. I was just born this way. Like, you know, I'm very open and honest. I like to talk about like my thoughts and my feelings. Like, I've never been one to like try to repress anything. I mean, so if anything, like, that's my flaw. Like, you know, I want to make sure I'm not overboard and, you know, not like overly expressive. So, you know, we all have we all have traits that we need to like keep in check, make sure that, we're balanced. Like someone who's opposite of me who is like really reserved, because I'm not reserved at all. I mean, I know how to reserve myself, but that's not really my personality. Like I don't suppress, I don't like stuff my emotions and stuff. I just kind of, I say it like it is. I kind of pretty much say what I feel and think, as long as it's not going to be hurtful or harmful. I mean, I'm thoughtful. Anyways, but some people are really reserved. So I would think, okay, well, they probably need to make sure that they're not overly reserved, because then that can be harmful. It can be harmful not only to themselves, but to those around them, to others, because, a lot of times I think that when people are super reserved and they don't show any emotion, people I've known who are like that, it's really hard to communicate with those people, or I think what I'm trying to say really is it's very easy to miscommunicate, because they don't ever tell anyone how they feel. And so, that sucks. Like, I feel bad for them, but just like me, we all got stuff we got to work on. Just be mindful of. Just keep striving to be a better person each and every day. That's my motto. Like, I'm in competition with no one but myself. Just worry about ourselves, and we can worry about each other, but just not try and compete with each other. But yeah, I like it out here. It's nice. It's just, I love wide open spaces. Like that Dixie Chick song. I miss them. I love music, but yeah, that's another thing that's always helped me. It's always been my go-to since a kid. I've always just loved music. That's probably why, I'm trying to, I love to sing. Like, shoot, I will karaoke. That's so much fun. It's like an outlet. And learning how to play the piano, so that's always good. That's fun. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. I'm one of those people that, I like to stay busy. Because I'm definitely more like a type A, even though I don't like labels. But, there's type B, type A. I'm definitely type A. So I'm anxiety prone. And I know it. But, I know these things, and I know how to take care of it. And of course, I am a former LVN and psych tech. I have a lot of experience, in psych. So that was always a help. That was a very enriching experience. And I'm grateful to myself that I graduated that program and I have all that experience. It was invaluable. And, I'm using that experience to this day, personally and in a business sense, and professionally. It's cool. It's pretty. So exercise is really important. That's great for your mental health and your overall mental and emotional well-being. All those things, music, exercise, reading, just activity, I don't know, whatever your situation is, if you work or, it's still important, even if you don't work, it's so crucial and important to get exercise, because unfortunately working isn't the same thing. You think it would be. Depending, unless you are literally like a weight trainer or, or an aerobics instructor or something like that. Yeah, so it's really important to just carve out, some time. I mean, it doesn't even have to be every day, but I mean, every day is good, but I mean, you could just start off like 3 days a week, and that would be great. Or if that's tough to commit to, you could just start off as twice a week. And, at just like, you could say, okay, 10 or 15 minutes. Because what happens is before you know it, you're like, once you start exercising, it's great. Like you start to feel better, and the time goes by, and you usually end up doing it for a longer stint. Like just, it's the initial part that's always the hardest. I don't know why that is, but it's true. It's like, it's the initial part. It's like, it's hard to get yourself to do it. And some people have harder time, like where, it's the motivation end of it is where they're struggling with. And like for that, it's good to have a workout partner if that's possible. Like I was very fortunate. Like I don't need that to motivate myself. I mean, but it definitely, I know that helps a lot of people. I mean, of course, I do miss the gym. I really, really miss that. That was hard. That's been hard during this whole year with COVID, because even though the gyms are open, I don't want to go. I actually did go once, not that long ago. I found out they were opened, and wouldn't you know it, I mean, like, I got sick. Like, I started coming down with symptoms. I mean, it wasn't bad because I take kratom, and I think that helps a lot, and I take like golden seal and other stuff, but yeah, it's just not worth it. Like I think the gyms are like probably the worst place to be at right now, because bacteria breeds at a faster rate. It breeds in warmer temperatures. If you notice, that's one of the reasons why the hospitals, they keep their cardiac unit so cold, because it helps the germs to be less, to not grow, and bacteria not to grow as quickly. But so it's just so nice, and like I said, wide open spaces. It's really peaceful, and I hope everyone who's listening to this, I hope it will inspire you to, if you don't already, to get out and start moving. Go take a walk. If you can't get out of the house, like my mom, she's older, and she doesn't like to get out of the house as much. So, I mean, this sounds weird, but hey, it works. She actually walks around her house. I know that sounds so goofy, but it works, and it's a form of exercise. And, or you could jog in place or get a stationary bike. Definitely consult a physician and be careful, because, starting anything new is, there's risks involved. I mean, be careful. You don't want to injure yourself. I don't know what your situation is, or your health, how your health is. I mean, even if you are in a wheelchair, I mean, you can, and if you're able to exercise your upper body, that's possible. There's all kinds of exercises that you can do to get a workout, just by exercising and moving the upper portion of your body. So where there's a will, there's a way for, a lot of different situations. Okay, love you guys, and we gotta stop the stigma that surrounds mental health, mental illness, and addiction. Remember, we are not our symptoms. Addiction is a symptom and a behavior of what is underlying. Mental health is so important. And we are not our symptoms, we are not our illnesses, we are human beings who have thoughts, experiences, and symptoms, experiencing symptoms, but we are not, by no means are we a symptom or an illness. Love you.